Alright, so I'm working with George Clinton, right? It's a 2-day session. It was me and a really good engineer friend of mine. This is actually back when I was still really coming up in the game. Ken Lewis was the main engineer. And he had me running around doing all this crazy shit. And meanwhile, it's Funkadelic. It's George Clinton. It's all these cats. So it was a remake of Flashlight. And Busta Rhymes came in and dropped a verse. And Q-Tip came in and dropped a verse. And it was a real, you know, funky hippie type of vibe. Everybody just chilling, you know, smoking, drinking, whatever. And then George was like, "Yo, I gotta go somewhere, so I'll be back." He leaves, comes back. We're watching David Letterman. He's like, "Oh, turn it up." I'm watching David Letterman. George Clinton's on David Letterman, and I'm sitting with George Clinton. You know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of Twilight Zone from there. You know what I mean? Everyone, by now, we've been working on the song probably about 16 hours in a row, 17 hours, something like that. So I got to a point where I was in the room playing some beats for myself that I had just made. Had a little break, so I was listening to my own shit. And George walks in. Now this is the king of the funk. He walks in and goes, "What's this?" I say, "This is my beat." He starts singing. He starts being like, "You got the funk." I'm feeling great. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, mission accomplished right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he was like, you know, singing. And he was like, you know, you could do this to it. And I was like, word, like, yeah. So we talking, we feeling good. A couple other people come in, they're singing. It's all about the vibes, you know. Yo, the door swings open like whoosh. And who's standing there but the ODB, right? Dirty. Now I'd worked with Dirt plenty of times, so I knew the man already. He walks in and he had his shades on with one lens is black, as like you can't see his eye, and then no lens here, so you can totally see his eyes. So you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got the glasses on. He comes in, he sits down, and he's like, "You know, I ain't sleeping 3 days." And we're all like, "Oh, what?" And George looks at him and goes, "Well, you know what that means? That means we're gonna have a party." And that was it. It was party till the end of that song, bro. We was going forever. We went on for like 3 days, I think, 2 days. And I'm talking party. Like, in one room, they're literally having songs going and people dancing. You know what I mean? So, needless to say, your man, Old Dirty, got on the track. You can look it up. It's Flashlight Remix. And all them cats is on it. And that's the story behind it. We were like partying for 3 days making that record.